Oh, morning boys, girls, friends, enemies, nah, whoever. The British weather. An observation. I mean, I've seen a few winters now, haven't I? I've seen a few springs, summers and autumns. This is not about climate change, this is about living in Britain. Went riding the other day, brilliant sunny day, 2 degrees, black ice on all the roads. A few hours later, it's 7 degrees and very wet. You gotta love it, haven't you? But it got me thinking, we sort of enjoy our seasons, but what about when you live in an area or a country where the weather's pretty more or less the same? Winter, summer you'll get temperature differences, but you don't see a lot of rain. You certainly don't see a lot of snow, and you most certainly don't see black ice. Or the countries where you spend most of your time under snow. Now, we'd all rather live in the country we're from, but do we appreciate the weather in the country we're from? I mean, I spent a good few years abroad and in different countries, and there's nothing quite like coming back to Britain for all its pitfalls. And we're talking weather-wise again, let's not get embroiled in political issues. And the roads, magnificent. We've got motorways, we got A-class dual carriageways, we got wide A roads. Go on, you lot. We've got medium B roads, and we've got some really twisty turny little unclassified roads, and you can choose what you're going to go on most of the time. So we have a fantastic variety, not necessarily the best variety, or is it closed? I didn't see any pre-warning for this. I thought the road was a bit quiet this morning. Probably a big hole at the end of this, and I've got to go all the way back again. But never mind. Adds to the spice of life, doesn't it? Yeah, weather. No, I appreciate the weather. I know that sounds odd, and sometimes I mumble. But it's interesting. It's fascinating. And it's part of that variety, isn't it? I was like, some areas of like Australia and the United States and some other countries, you can ride for hours and hours on long, endless straight roads. How do you do that? Well, it's only 5 hours down the road, and it's a dead straight line. My God. Now, I used to truck drive Middle East, Europe, all over the place, but it was more or less pre-motorways. A lot of the motorways you see now hadn't been built, apart from Germany, obviously. Our mate Adolf knocked a few up well before my birthday. But you go down to Italy or down to Greece, and you're using the old route nationales, and driving was fun. Once they started to turn everything into motorways, peages, and it lost its charm. I mean, I used to get back to England and dread it because you had motorways here. I just got a loathing of sitting there staring ahead doing nothing. Nothing going to put you to sleep quicker. So I like all this twisty, gnarly. Anyway, back on topic, the weather. Do you love your weather? Do you ever wish for different weather? Unless of course you're living in England. But we like to moan about our weather, don't we guys? Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it this morning. It's nice and mild compared to when I went off-roading with James. And this is almost tropical. I'm still going to moan about it, but I'm actually enjoying it. Yeah, I've got the Anarchy Wilds on. They do not like going around bends fast in the wet, but they're novelists, so, you know. And they don't like stopping. The back one, the front one's fine, but the back one just wants to slide everywhere. Mirrors touch to the rear brake, and it locks up. So riding in the wet is adding a whole new challenge. I'm having to be more cautious. And accelerating. I just spin the back wheel up in the wet. So easy. That was it. I'm just having a moan and a mumble and an observation. What do you think of your weather? Do you want to change it? I'll leave you with that. You know the rules. Stay safe. Be happy. Don't ride. Don't worry about the weather. Just go and bloody ride. And smile at unhappy people. Because there's nothing that pisses them off more. And I like pissing people off. My first wife said, "It's your challenge in life, isn't it, to piss every single person on this planet off?" And I said, yeah, one by one, I'll get there. Bye. There, mud. Oh yeah.